2 aluminum out of that 1 aluminum ore, all automatically. All we had to do was throw it in this chest, goes through the line itself, and pops out the other. And there we go. We're all organized. Sweet. What's up, guys? It's your boy Leroy, and welcome back to episode 3 of FTB Revelation. So I did do a little bit of work between episodes, and that it wasn't much. It was just getting a little bit of wood, just 16 logs, and I went mining a little bit, and I got some more iron, some more copper, some more lead. So today's goal is going to be managing our inventory, getting this whole mess fixed, because I'm just kind of throwing stuff around at this point. And on top of that, we're going to try and get ourselves some new tools from an awesome mod called Tinker's Construct. And then also we're going to look into what I said last episode, and we're going to get our power going and get our ore doubling going. And what I mean by ore doubling is we're going to be getting, let's say, 2 gold bars from 1 gold ore. That's how it's going to work. Alright, so let's get right into it. First things first, let's get this ore doubling going because that's what we kind of left off on. So the first thing I want to make for this is going to be the energy cell, I think. So let's just get the easy stuff out of the way. Oh, great, we're going to need electrum. Alright, well, it looks like we're not going to be making the energy cell first, but we are going to make the steam dynamo. It's going to be much simpler. So first thing, we're going to need 4 pieces of copper for this gear and 2 right here. So it's going to be a total of 6 pieces of copper. Let's get those ready. Also going to need, what is that, 2 pieces of iron and 1 piece of silver. 1 piece of silver, 2 iron. And I think it also had some redstone, just 3 pieces if I'm not mistaken. So now that we have this awesome crafting station, we can get some of these recipes kind of ready for us. Alright, we got enough copper to get this built. Next thing we're going to be building is that transmission coil. Redstone transmission coil. Now we're only smelting up exactly what we need because we want to be able to get the most out of these ores. And after this process is done, we're going to be getting double the amount, so we don't want to use up too much of that ore before we're done building this stuff. Alright, looks like we got everything. Steam dynamo. Now we are going to need a place to actually put the steam dynamo in and run everything, and it looks a little sloppy to do everything right up top. I like to have a little basement area, so I'm going to create us a little basement. Let me get a shovel first. Maybe a few of them. Dig down right here, just kind of indicate, and so I know where to stop. There it is. So we're actually going to put them all the way in this corner, I've decided. I think that'll be a little better. And we're going to leave 2 spots open because there's going to be 2 machines here. Alright, it's nice and cleaned out down here. So let's place this steam dynamo first. Whoa. I was hoping I could just break that. There it is. Now one more thing we're also going to need to transfer this power is going to be flux ducts. I think we can make some with lead. Yeah, this definitely looks like the cheapest one we can make. Just some lead, some glass, and some redstone. That's pretty easy. We do have a little bit of glass left over. Alright, just waiting for this last piece of lead. Sweet, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh wait. Boom, boom. That's right. Awesome. So I'm actually going to set it up like 1 block here and then these 2 blocks empty because I do want to have an input chest and then an output chest between the 2 machines. And then this is where our energy cell is going to go once it's crafted. But for now we're just going to place a flux duct there. Now this thing's pretty awesome. You just throw some coal in it, throw some water in it, and it just starts generating a RF. And now what RF is it's just a unit of measuring power in this mod. All bunch of different mods have their own different way or their own unit of measuring power. And in this game, or in this mod, I should say, it's RF, which is redstone flux. And that's why this stuff's called flux duct, because it's transferring redstone flux. So let's get the 2 machines we want. The first machine we're going to want to just instantly start doubling our ores is going to be this pulverizer. So how it's going to work is it's going to crush 1 piece of ore into 2 dust, and each dust is going to give us 1 ingot. So we're going to get 2 ingots per ore. Pretty simple recipe. It's going to be what, 8 copper. I think this is 1 piece of gold. So I need 2 flint, 1 iron for the piston, 5 iron in total. Looks like 6 iron in total with 4 tin. So what, 6 iron, 4 tin, 1 gold, 8 copper. All we got is 8 copper. Wow. 6 iron, 4 tin, 1 gold. Alright, I'll get this smelted up real quick. We're also going to need, what, 1, 2, 3 pieces of redstone, and what, 4 pieces of glass, 2 flint. One thing I actually have none of is flint, so we might have to figure that out. Alright, let's craft this reception coil. We got the copper gears. Let's make that piston real quick. See if I remember how to make a vanilla piston. Right? Yeah, I remember it. All we need is this tin gear. Boom, tin gear. Machine frame. What are we missing? We're missing the gosh darn flint. Of course. So let's just throw this stuff in here for now. Let's go try and find some gravel. I think I found some down here. Maybe we'll get some more copper while we're down here too, I hope. I keep seeing this stuff and thinking it's gravel. Alright, I think oh, found some gravel. Dang, I need food. Let's just get this stuff and get out of here. I don't think we've gotten a single piece of flint yet, though. There's one. And another. That's all we need. Let's get out of here. Actually... Oh, that's some lead right there. We definitely are going to need that. Let's get some of this good stuff in here. Uranium? We're not going to need that yet. I don't think it's going to be a while until we mess around with industrial craft. We'll see. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm gonna end up getting hurt or something. So one thing we desperately do need is copper, because, like I said, we're about to use the last of it up. So, I'm thinking we might go looking for some copper first. Now, one way we can find out where copper spawns is just look up copper, click on the ore, and then click on this little globe. And it shows you where it's most likely to spawn, the Y level. And it looks like 48, 60% is our best bet. So we're going to look on Y level 48. Looks like 48 is this level. Alright, so just now I went and fixed up these stairs, completed them, as I'd like to call it. And the reason I did that is just so we have easier access down to our little area down here, and it's not as sketchy. And I'm gonna make sure it's all lit up. Press F7, make sure nothing can spawn right here. Awesome. So stuff still can spawn right here, but we have to go up and make some torches. So let's do that. And then we're gonna make this pulverizer, and then we're just gonna move on to the tinker's tools, because then that'll at least double our ores, but we won't have a automate. It won't be automated yet, but that'll be okay for now. So here we go. Finish the pulverizer. Now let me go light up that area before I forget. All right, go. Here we go. Pulverizer. Put it down right here. And now the way this thing's gonna work is we're gonna open up configuration. We're going to shift click the middle to clear it. We're going to have our, where the input is going to be blue, output is going to be orange. So we're actually going to turn auto input on, auto output off, because we don't have anything to output to yet. We're going to input from the side. This is the face, so you know when you're looking right here, it's this. So this little square next to it is going to be this side. This little square next to it is going to be this side. It's going to be the top, the bottom, and this one is actually the back. So we set this to blue, which is going to be our input. We're going to place a chest right here. And for instance, we're just going to throw in silver ore, for example, and see, we'll automatically take it and put it right into its inventory. And it has no power right now, so it's not running, but we can very quickly fix that with some coal and my water bucket. Now, one smart thing I would suggest doing is just creating an infinite water source right next to your steam dynamo so you can just fill it up very easily. I'm going to do that right now. So, boom, let's do that. Let's fill it up with water. Easy. Oh. Let's throw some coal in there. And now it starts generating. And right here on the side, it tells us how much we're generating per tick. So 40 RF per tick. And this thing, I think, only uses 20. So, yeah, maximum power, 20 RF per tick. Its current usage isn't even that much. It has to kind of charge up, has to get going. And then with both machines, it's actually going to be running both at 20, which is going to be maxing out this little thing. That's why we're going to have our little energy cell here to act as a buffer so we don't kind of mess up, you know. This thing's already done running. It's fully powered up. This thing can store a little bit, but I think it actually... There it goes. Now it starts to charge up. I think each one of these can also store a little bit too, so they kind of act as a buffer as well, but a very small one. And this guy also can act as a buffer, but only 40,000 instead of, what, this thing can hold 2 million? Yeah, so it's a big difference. So we're going to pull out that silver. Now remember, we got these 2 pieces of silver dust from 1 silver ore. So we're going to throw these in here into the furnace, and we're going to get 1 ingot per dust. Alright, so I have decided that I need to go get us some copper before we can continue, because we definitely need to automate this system. Alright, so I'm off on a hunt for copper. Hopefully it is successful, and hopefully it is not a long hunt. We'll see. I think I'm just going to dig right into this wall here. No copper yet, but I have found some iron, so that's never a bad thing. Aw, dang it. Looks like my pickaxe broke. Well, I guess we'll go get a new one. Still no copper. That's crazy to me. So, I figured I got no luck strip mining like that, and, oh, it was getting kind of boring. So, I thought maybe I'd push my luck going out and adventuring. Oh, look at this. We got an apple tree right here full of apples from Pam's Harvest Craft. What a great thing. Awesome. Needed that. So yeah, I figured I'd push my luck, go outside, find a cave out here, which I know there's plenty, and find some copper. And look at that! Look how quickly we found some copper. That's awesome. That first little vein was 6 pieces, but it'll go, which will give us 12 ingots. So let's grab that up there as well. More is better. Now that's what I'm talking about. 12 copper. It's going to give us 24 ingots. It's going to be sweet. Now we can automate that system. Looks like to be a nice little cave in here. Pour copper. Railcraft copper. I'm going to leave that alone. Looks like it just gets turned into copper nuggets. That's interesting. I don't know. I'll just leave that. There's some more copper down here though. Let's grab that. We will come back for this, I'm sure, 'cause I'm sure we will get desperate. Right now, we did find a good amount, so we're not too desperate. Looks like there's nothing left in this little cave, so... Unless I want to go deeper. Which, I don't know if I necessarily want to do that right now. We need to get back home. We need to get this copper processed, get this system we're creating finished, and then work on upgrading our tools. I think that's the next step. Actually, we should probably manage our inventory a little bit before we work on upgrading the tools. Let's see. Awesome. Another thing that's great about using this pulverizer is we get a byproduct sometimes. So like the pulverized iron, sometimes as you're pulverizing iron, you'll get a secondary product of pulverized nickel, which is cool. A little free nickel ingot, which is used to make a electrum, which is something we're going to need. Nickel's actually used to make invar, not electrum, but doesn't matter. Let's pulverize this. Oh, throwing shovels. Let's pulverize this copper. And then with that pulverized copper, we'll get building on our next thing here, which is going to be called a redstone furnace. Where is it? Redstone furnace. Here we go. So we're going to need some bricks. It's going to be 4 brick each, right? It's easy. It's 8 pieces of clay, 8 copper, 1 gold, 5 iron, 4 tin. So let's see what we got. We have enough iron. We need 4 tin, so let's grab 2. Look at this 4. Copper's getting pulverized. We're gonna need 1 gold, some glass. We need more glass. Throw the tin in here. Grab the gold. Let's make that reception coil real quick. Let's wait for this stuff to finish up. Let's make this tin gear. So we're gonna make this machine frame too. Boom. Let's get these gears made up. Let's get these bricks made up. And let's finish this redstone furnace. Boom, there it is. It's gonna be pretty easy to set up. So let's clear the configuration. Auto input and auto output are going to be enabled. Do the same for this, and we're going to actually set this to output orange, which is going to be both slots into this furnace. It's going to accept from this side into here. And also it's going to output out this side into a chest. Awesome. So now this is as easy as putting your ores in this chest, and they'll go into this pulverizer, get pulverized into dust, 2 dust per ore, and the 2 dust will go into the redstone furnace, get automatically smelted up, a lot quicker than a normal furnace too, and get automatically put into this chest. And so now, see, we got that 2 aluminum out of that 1 aluminum ore, all automatically. All we had to do was throw it in this chest, goes through the line itself, and pops out the other side. Perfect. Now with that finished, I want to process iron. We need a lot of iron for the next thing I want to do, because the next thing I want to do is get us iron chests. Another thing I'm going to do is add an input to the top here, just so if I do want to smelt anything else that doesn't need to get pulverized, I can put it in this chest, and it will find its way in there eventually, like that ferrous dust just did. Now I'm out here chopping down this birch tree so I can get different types of wood, so I can distinguish my chests from each other. It's just an easy way to do some things. I actually changed my mind. We're gonna make some of these. Some of these storage crates. Now these are pretty easy. They're just a bunch of chests, a bunch of wood. It's just pretty much a bunch of wood. So we're gonna be out here getting a bunch of wood. Alright guys, so I got a buttload of wood. I got over a stack of oak logs and almost, well, actually more than half a stack of birch wood. So I think we're definitely going to have more than enough to create the things we want to create. So what we're going to make are storage crates. I'm going to make, let's see, make 5, maybe 6. I'm going to make 6 just to be safe with these. So let's see, 6 times 4, that's going to be 24, right? 24 of these chests. Let's get that going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, 24 chest. That was easy. Love that recipe. Get these wood casings made up. It looks like we need some sticks. Also a great recipe. Look at that. That's most of our wood already gone. How many are we gonna need? I think I said we need 6, just to be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it popped out a little Actually Additions manual, because I think that's the first thing we've crafted from Actually Additions, which is a great mod, by the way. And now it looks like we have everything we need. 6 of them. Perfect. Pretty easy. Just used up every little bit of that oak wood and a little bit of the birch too. So kind of expensive wood-wise, but I mean, didn't take me long to go chop down those trees. So I think we're actually just gonna throw one of them right here and just have it become our metals storage crate. So just be all our metals. And this one next to it will be sort of like a dusts and gems type thing. And I think this one right here will be like building materials. This one is going to be mob drops. This one here is going to be like food and nature stuff. And I think we're going to pop out this crafting table, and this one's just going to be miscellaneous junk. We're actually going to throw this crafting table right here in the ground because easy access. I think that's actually a good spot for it. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a few signs because I just think that'll be very convenient for me, just so I know what is what. So this one I'm going to be called Metals and Ores. We'll do this one Dust and Gems. So that one Building Material. This one's going to be our Mob Drops. This one will be just Nature, I guess. I don't know. And this will be Miscellaneous Junk. I'm just going to call it just Miss. Yeah. Looks good to me. And there we go. We're all organized. Sweet. And I think that's actually going to wrap it up for this episode. It actually took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to get organized and to get this automatic system we got going. But hey, we did it. So I lied. There is one final thing I want to talk about really quick. All that is levers. This lever, you can put it right next to your dynamo and, well, actually, you need to make it high. Put the redstone control to high. And flicking the switch will turn it on or off. See it right there, it says disabled. Flick it, and the disabled is gone. So if we walk away from this system and we notice that it has nothing to process anymore, we can just flick it on or off. Alright, now I think I have discussed everything I wanted to talk about. And like I said, I thought we were going to have some more time, so I thought we were going to be able to get the tools and stuff, but unfortunately we're going to have to say that for the next episode. But it'll be worth it because I'll have more time to explain this awesome mod called Tinker's Construct. So stay tuned for that, guys. So like I said, in the next episode, we're going to be getting our tools straightened out, getting it upgraded, and in between episodes, I'm probably going to do a bunch of mining, getting some stuff processed for us, so next episode, we don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Until then, please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day, and it's your boy Leroy, signing out.